Hello and welcome to your November 2021 TarotScopes with me, Intuitive Rene. It's always such a pleasure and an honor to be here with you and to give you a little bit of insight and guidance into the month ahead. So TarotScopes are something that I do once a month, and I do release it the last Friday of the month is when you can expect your TarotScopes, and the videos remain open to you throughout the entire month and even thereafter. TarotScopes are recorded individually for each sign of the zodiac, and I do set the intention that they be applicable and appropriate for your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign. So if you know what those are, you're welcome to watch those videos as well to get additional insight and guidance. So TarotScopes, basically what we look at doing is we look at getting a little bit of information around all sorts of areas of your life, just to sort of give you an indication of the energy of what's happening, what you can expect, so that you know if you're planning anything, or if anything, if there's something that you're looking at doing or looking at implementing, when is the right time to be doing that. So we do have a quick little peek in at your emotional self, your financial self, your health and well-being, as well as what to look out for and what to be careful of, or what to look forward to for the month ahead. I do work with a combination of tarot and oracle, so we do the oracle card to give us the kind of overall energy for the month, and then we use tarot to get specifics for each of the different areas that we're looking into. And as I said, you know, these are recorded to just help you navigate whatever's going on in your life. So if you find yourself during the month worrying about something, concerned around something, nervous about something, come back to your TarotScope. Come back to TarotScope and have a look, because there may be something in it that will just help you on making the best decision, the right decision for you at that time. So I have changed my my video schedule. I used to do daily tarot readings every single day to give you guidance. Unfortunately, I've had to stop that for now, purely because it's silly season, which means that my diary is jam-packed full of appointments, and I just don't have the time to record videos each day. So at the moment, I'm giving you a week ahead reading on a Sunday. So Sunday morning, 8 a.m. South African time, 8 a.m., 9 a.m.-ish South African time, you will have a week ahead detailed reading to give you the idea, the energy for the week ahead. And then every Friday, I give you some other interesting content. It's normally a pick a card, unless it's the last Friday of the month, in which case it's TarotScopes. So friends, I am also busy recording at the moment the 2022 year ahead video readings that have been ordered. And OMG, I was completely overwhelmed with how many of you booked with me, so thank you so much for that. So I am starting to record those on the beginning of November, and that's going to keep me very, very busy. So I'm so looking forward to doing that. And yeah, to my YouTube channel members, a huge big thank you to each one of you. I do so value and appreciate your time, your energy, and the fact that you connect with me every single week. And for those of you on the top 2 tiers, every Wednesday we do live readings where you get to ask questions and I get to give you detailed answers, and it is always such fun. So if you are thinking about joining and wanting to connect with me and get readings on a weekly basis, do consider clicking that join button right down there. All right, friends, we're going to start off with your reading, and I do hope that you enjoy. If you do, please do remember to give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Let's get started. Okay, Leo, let's get into your reading and let's see what does the month of November have in store for you. As you can see, I have shuffled and laid out the cards that we're going to be working with, just to save a bit of time so that you don't have to watch me shuffle so badly, because these cards are quite a bit bigger than quite a bit bigger than normal. I have got all the cards that we're going to be working with on the table. We're starting with this one over here, which is going to give you your theme for the month of November. So let's have a look, Leo. What is the overall theme for the month of November? Oh, I'm loving this. Everybody's having such awesome themes this month. I'm quite excited about it. Your theme is wonders, and it's about the wonders of the world. And what we've got here on the artwork, it may be a bit difficult to see on camera, but it's almost the Milky Way that we've got over here. So we're out into space, we're out into the universe, And then there's also this beautiful amethyst crystal that's amongst that. And it really is about the wonders of the world, you know, the kind of natural phenomenon that takes place, and just that whole kind of mind of, you know, how big things are and how magical and how beautiful and how significant everything is. So it's going to be a month of, if we when we have a look at it, but it certainly looks like it's going to be a month of major opportunities, huge things happening for you, and just that kind of mindset of wow, wow. Okay, I like that actually, Leo. I think that's going to be quite awesome. So let's get into the nitty gritty. Let's get into the detail for the month ahead. So these three cards are going to be the first ones that we are going to be focusing on. And we're looking at on an energetic, emotional point of view. So emotionally, what's in store for you during the month of November? Oopsie, I'm throwing the cards all over the table. Forgive me for that. So Leo, emotionally, we've got the Six of Wands. And I mean, really, the card, it doesn't need me to say much at all. Let's have a look. So what we have here is we have this lady who is clearly running hurdles, jumping through hurdles and crossing the finish line in the first place. There comes her second place, the person who's hot on her heels, who's not really hot on her heels. She is crossing the finish line. She is succeeding. She is successful, and she is victorious. So I mean, I just love this. I love these people in the background here who are just so super excited and so super enthusiastic. Leo, basically what this is saying to you is, from an emotional point of view, you know, you're going to succeed at everything you accomplish, everything that you tackle, everything that you go through this month. November is definitely going to be a month of opportunity, a month of success, and a month of accomplishments. And, you know, when you choose to participate in the race, when you choose to get involved in something, this is almost like Spirit saying, expect to win, expect to succeed. And don't be like shocked and surprised when it happens, because wonder is telling you that, you know, you deserve that. You deserve the happiness. You deserve the success. So emotionally, if and again, it's human nature. We if there's something you need to do or you need to say, or something that you're worried about how it will be received, sometimes we can hold back a little bit, and sometimes we could choose not to even participate for fear of hurting another person, or fear of not succeeding or not winning. And this is definitely Spirit saying to you that you know, you need to embrace it. You need to go for it. You need to be super over enthusiastic, brave and confident. And on an emotional level, just express yourself, just speak out, speak your mind, participate fully, you know, and like really give it your all. Don't worry about the person who has to come last in order for you to come first. Don't worry about that, because this is your chance. This is your chance to shine, because it's the natural order of the universe for you right now. Okay, so emotionally, there's going to be a lot of success, a lot of victory, a lot of positive accomplishments. And I definitely think it's your turn. You deserve it. You've worked hard, you've prepared, you've trained, you're ready for this. So just embrace it, accept it. I love it. Okay. Leo, we're now going to go on to the next area of life that we focus on in these TarotScopes. And the next area of life for you is the area of finances, career and finances. Let's have a look and see what we get for you, my darling. Right. Two of coins. I'm actually going to bring it closer again, because this particular card's got a lot going on. So this is you over here. All right. So you are the Waitron. You are working in an incredibly busy restaurant, and everybody's demanding. I mean, look at all the hands. Look at how everybody's sort of, come here, help me do this, fetch this. And you're navigating, okay? And you're carrying two really large plates of stuff. And, you know, you have to make sure that you don't drop them, that you don't, you know, drop them on people's heads or drop them on people's tables. And then you've got this lady sitting here. Look at her little dog. Look at the expression on the dog's face. Isn't that the cutest? And she's checking her bill and she's paying accordingly, and she wants you, you know, to sort her out so that she can move off. And there's a lot going on. And what we don't under what this card is saying to you, that what's going on with the craziness is, it's very easy to focus here. It's very easy to focus on, you know, and to feel almost overwhelmed with everything that's going on around you. What we don't see are these two people in the background who are coming forward. Maybe these are your friends or your family. Maybe these are new people coming in the door. So there's so much going on, and you're really struggling to decide, or to like my camera now to focus on what is relevant and appropriate. How funny is that? The camera goes out of focus when I want to say that about focusing on what is relevant and appropriate. All right. So, Leo, this is Spirit saying to you, when it comes to your money, you're juggling a lot, you're handling a lot, you're going through a lot. Your little bit of money has to go a long way, and everybody wants a piece of you. Everybody's looking for your help. Everybody's looking for you to assist them, to come in and do whatever for them, and you're finding it all just a little bit overwhelming. But what we need to understand here is that you are so caught up in the, I'm going to call it chaos. You're so caught up in the chaos that you're not really focusing on the bigger picture. And sometimes you have to just stop, wait for everybody to calm down to a panic, and then start addressing all the situations one by one. But when you try and handle everything on your own, it can and will get quite overwhelming. Now, I want to bring this card into it as well. The Wonders card is basically saying to you, look how, even though it's quite chaotic, even though it's like you're being pulled in all sorts of directions, but let's just acknowledge how awesome you are. The fact that you are able to carry these two really large plates, the fact that you are able to navigate everything that you have been, and you've probably been at it for a couple of hours in this particular scenario, and you are succeeding. So don't be so hard on yourself and super critical and think, well, I'm just a failure, I'm just a failure. Actually, you're not. In this moment, you may be feeling a little bit frazzled, but actually, let's just take a minute to acknowledge all that you have accomplished, all that you have done, and the bigger picture, because that's what this Wonders is basically reminding you. It's reminding you to always think about the bigger picture, always think about the full scenario and not just the finer details. So financially, with regards to your career and your money this month, you may feel as if you're not actually going anywhere. You're not accomplishing anything. You may feel as if it's all just a little bit too much. But if you just stop and breathe and just ground and center yourself and look at the whole situation, you will recognize how much you've actually done and how much you've actually achieved and accomplished successfully. All right. So don't get caught up in the daily chaos. I think that's the message. Don't get caught up in the daily chaos. Be mindful of the bigger picture of what you're working towards, and recognize that there is some magic. There's definitely some magic at play. All right, Leo. We're now going to go into this card over here, and this card has got to do with your health and well-being. So from a physical point of view, your physical body, what's going on? What is the energy for the month of November? And the card we have here is the Ace of Coins. We had the Two of Coins, and now we're on to the Ace of Coins. The coins suit here in traditional tarot would be the Pentacles, and it's about finding that balance, okay? And here with the Ace of Coins, it's about, and again, let me bring it a bit closer so that I can show you the artwork, because it really is gorgeous. So he's a builder, and he's just getting on and doing the work that he needs to do, but he's all about precision, okay? Can you see that? I mean, he's got his spirit level, he's got everything there, and he's making sure that everything he does is just absolutely perfect. I love the fact that he's got his open purse here, his open wallet, which means that he's mindful of how much money he's earning from this particular job. So he's very aware of the bigger picture of what's going on here. So he's prepared to put the effort in. He's working really hard at perfection, okay? Because he knows that he's going to benefit from it in the long haul. And Leo, the message for you here with regards to your health and well-being, with regards to your physical self, it's telling you that you have to do a lot of hard work. You have to be quite specific in the way that you take care of yourself. Be quite specific in what you're doing and how you're doing it in order to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish, in order to accomplish the things that are relevant and appropriate to you. It's about not taking shortcuts, all right? It's about not trying to, he's laying brick by brick, and that while he's laying the brick, that's where his focus is. He's not focused on what the building will ultimately become. He's focusing on brick by brick. So I think for you, on a health and well-being point of view, this is Spirit saying to you, don't go too big, okay? Don't go too big in your thinking. Here, we needed to go big. Here, we need to go small. We need to come down to the specifics of what you're doing and how you're doing it, and ask yourself, You know, is that going to help you achieve the ultimate goal that you want to? I do think this is also Spirit telling you that some work is needed, that you do need to put some effort into your physical. All right. This is definitely a time to get started on new methods, new processes, new, like if you want to put in a new diet or a new exercise program or a new lifestyle change or something along those lines. This is Spirit saying to you, absolutely yes. Yes, yes, yes. Do it. Okay, do it. All right. So Leo, looks like the month is going to be quite interesting and quite varied and quite dynamic for you, but I love this. I think there's so much success here as long as you're focusing on what is important, what is significant, and not allowing yourself to get caught up in the cosmos. Get your head out of the clouds, so to speak, and let's focus on what we're actually doing. That seems to be the kind of gist of this particular reading for you. All right, I now want to focus on these two cards down the bottom here. This is now a completely separate tarot deck, and what it allows us is these three cards that we've already had. If they need to or want to come through again, we're now giving them the opportunity to. But the two questions we're asking here is, what do you need to embrace this month, and what do you need to be mindful of or careful of this month? So let's turn them over and see what Spirit wants you to embrace this month. And we have the Ace of Cups, okay? So we've got two aces coming through, which immediately tells about new opportunities and time for new, okay? Time for new beginnings and time for new opportunities. Spirit is saying embrace this. And Ace of Cups is about people. It's about emotions or new people coming into your space, new relationships. And Spirit is saying embrace this. So we're not talking only romance, okay? If you are unattached and are looking for somebody, then this could definitely be a positive sign. But if you are in a committed relationship, or if you're not looking for, this could be somebody that's going to come through around work, around your physical. It's a new energy, a new individual coming into your space that's going to bring a positive change. And Spirit is saying embracing it. The reason why Spirit is saying embracing it is because maybe this person, what they're offering or what they're bringing or what they're doing, might be against your usual. Okay, so you may be tempted to say no thank you because it's not your typical usual that you would go for. And Spirit is saying any new individual that comes into your life this month, just embrace it, just accept it, just be open to it, and see the wonder that may come from it. All right. And now let's have a look at what do you need to be mindful of or careful of during the month of November. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is a major arcana card, and Leo, Wheel of Fortune is telling you, be careful of being not active is the way that I'm going to interpret it, because the Wheel of Fortune says that wheel turns. There's no machine, there's nothing that you need to do. It turns on its own, okay? And you have to wait for the wheel to come around to you before it's your turn. But Spirit is saying this is what you need to be mindful of. In other words, everything that we've already discussed and everything that we've already given you, you need to be proactive. Okay, don't just sit back and think, okay, well, I'll just wait for this person to knock on my door, or I'll just wait for this opportunity, or I will just wait before I lay the next brick. This is Spirit saying to you, don't be complacent. Okay, be careful of complacency is really what this card is saying to you. This card is telling you to be proactive. This card is telling you that it's time to initiate, it's time to create, and it's time to allow opportunities, to create opportunities, and to allow them to take place in your life. Don't be complacent. Don't sit back and just wait for things to happen. Make things happen. All right. So Leo, it certainly looks like you're in for a very interesting but successful month of November, as long as you are thinking big picture, as long as you're looking at all of that. But except when it comes to your physical being, pay attention to the small stuff. All right. So Leo, wishing you a fabulous month ahead. I do hope that this reading brings you some clarity, some guidance, and some inspiration for the month. And as always, with love and blessings, from my heart to yours. And until we connect again, take care.